I'm Anthony from Learning to Play the Guitar. This video is the first in a series of videos I'm calling Guitar Album Reviews, albums that got me into guitar. Way back in 1989 I was 13, and after years of piano lessons I decided to teach myself guitar. After all, the guitar is a much cooler instrument and much more portable than a piano. That same year U2 were a superstar band, releasing Rattle and Hum, a double album with a mixture of live and studio tracks. Containing the hit tunes Desire, All I Want Is You, Angel of Harlem and Love Comes to Town, the album was everywhere on the radio, TV, and the film version of Rattle and Hum was also shown in movie theatres throughout the world. On Rattle and Hum, U2 were looking to simplify their music while paying tribute to American rock and roll, gospel, soul and blues. This resulted in some great tracks such as When Love Comes to Town with blues legend B.B. King, and a live version of I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, featuring the Harlem New Voices of Freedom Gospel Choir. However, there were also some cringeworthy moments such as Bono's creepy deep breathing on their cover of the Beatles tune Helter Skelter, which
Charles Manson stole from the Beatles, we're stealing it back.
Also other Bono comments on the live track Silver and Gold.
Okay Edge, play the blues.
And then Edge plays something that sounds nothing like the blues. And Bono's general preachiness throughout the album can get on your nerves.
Am I bugging you?
That all aside, most of the tunes on this album were simple enough for me to work out by ear as a beginner guitarist. After all, in 1989 there was no internet to help me out with chords or tabs. Most of the songs here are based around standard open string chords such as A, D, E, G, C, etc., making this a great album for beginner guitarists. Here I'll run through some of these easy tunes and how to play them. First up we have Desire. Using the Bo Diddley beat, this rock tune is a great rhythm guitar exercise using just 3 chords, A, D and E. While the chords are easy, the strumming part is not. The main chords in Desire are D sus2, A and E major. And then we have the strumming pattern here, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, 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 up, which is again down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, which is D, dead, A, E, E, A, E, down, up. And so all together. The other part of Desire is just based around D sus2 and A. And there's also an A sus where the bottom finger disappears. Like so, 2-finger version of A. Strumming here, nice and slow. D, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. A, down, down, up, down on a sus. A, sus, A, sus. So at speed. Van Dieman's Land. This ballad is sung by The Edge and it opens the Rattle and Hum film. While the guitar sound uses a hint of delay, it's not as prominent as in other U2 songs, so you can actually hear the picking of the individual notes quite clearly. The vocals dominate the mix at times, so some of the guitar notes are hard to hear, but I think that this is a fairly accurate transcription. The tune is comprised of just open string chords, except for the addition of a B minor bar chord. Next up we have Angel of Harlem. This was recorded at the legendary Sun Studios, where Elvis recorded all his early hits, and lots of other people too. This simple 1-4-5 song in the key of C uses just C, F, and G chords for the majority of the song. The verse simply alternates between a C chord and an F chord. The strumming pattern throughout is also fairly simple. In the bridge, they do actually add an A minor chord while maintaining the same simple strumming. This song is a great example of a simple song carried by a great melody. So this song is really just based around 3 chords: A major, D major, and E major. And for the majority of this song, these chords are played as arpeggios, which means we're going to pick each note of the chord individually. So we start off with just an A chord here, and the entire song is in a time signature called 6/8, which means there's 6 eighth notes in a bar. So that results in the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next up we have When Love Comes to Town. This song was another hit single from the album featuring blues legend B.B. King. The partnership went so well that U2 and B.B. King toured together on the When Love Comes to Town tour after the album release. The song itself is a 2-chord wonder based around just E and A chords, proving that less is more when it comes to writing a great piece of music. While it has a simple foundation, it's how these 2 chords are played and arranged that make this song work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Interestingly too, it shows how 2 different guitarists approach a tune, with Edge using simple abstract arpeggios for his solo, while B.B. King shows he's the master of mixing major and minor pentatonic scales with his trademark vibrato and tone. To me, this is one of the best guitar tones I've ever heard. Finally, here we're going to look at All I Want Is You, another exercise in simplicity, creating a great song. All I Want Is You uses just 3 chords, A, D, and F sharp minor, which is the bar chord. The thumb strumming, while fairly simple, requires the use of accents on beats 1 and 3 to create the right feel. It's also important to watch what strings to strum to emphasize certain notes of these chords. The Edge also came up with a simple but effective hook at the end of the chorus, alternating between sus chords and standard chords to create a melody around the A and the D chords. These songs and others on the album are great examples of simple but effective songwriting, making this album a great collection of songs for beginner guitarists to learn. Subscribe to the Learning to Play the Guitar YouTube channel for more lessons, and don't forget to click on the bell to receive notifications when I upload a new video. You can also check out my books and more guitar lessons at learningtoplaytheguitar.net. Thanks for watching and keep practicing.